Justine Donna, you've been to Sweden before, haven't you?
Once.
Once. When?
Last year we came over to the festival.
And you played in Stockholm yesterday?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great, really enjoyed it. I think the audiences are generally more sort of stand stillish than they are at home.
Compared to the British one?
Yeah.
Or maybe they just didn't know us so well.
Yeah.
But you are really big in Britain now, aren't you?
Oh, do you think so?
Huge! I do. Yeah, you're really huge. #1 on the chart, right?
Yeah, our album was #1 for a week.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay then.
Först så ska vi prata om Justines pojkvän som lär vara en generös man. Detta får ni veta i Nöjesrevyn.
Just gotta admit it, you do bring your work.
Sorry?
Top lyrics.
Haven't got a mic. There's been a lot of talk about artists and influencers, especially when it comes to Elastica and the Stranglers. What do you feel about that? What do you think?
I think pop music's always taken things from the past and modernised them. I think music generally has always done that. I think quite a lot's been said about that with us, but probably because people have run out of things to say about us, because such a lot's been written about us in the press in Britain.
So it wasn't like when you made these songs that you never could have expected that you would turn out to be so big?
Well, I think the main problem is really that we've always been very honest about our influences. We've always pointed people to them, because I've never thought it's a problem to, you know, nick riffs and use other people's ideas as long as you change them and improve on them as much as you can. So it's not something we've ever tried to kind of avoid, really.
To hide, you know.
Yeah.
We love the Stranglers. We love lots of bands. We've made it totally obvious those are bands we like, and so people listen to them because we think they're really good bands. And you know, for us playing music, obviously we're going to try and play music like the music we grew up with that we liked. So that's what we do, really.
So the difference is that you're honest, that you're not trying to hide that you.
I think it just hasn't been made an issue with other bands. Other bands have used, you know, are totally influenced by bands and played like them. And it's just not made an issue of it, they've just decided to make it an issue with us, really.
Do you think there's a different focus on you because you're female, not male?
I think up
Sorry
to a
about
point,
that.
He's the biggest girl of all. I think it's. I don't think it's that much of an issue that we're 3 girls. I mean, I don't think it's in Britain. It's certainly not been made too much of an issue of. I don't think we're trying to make any kind of political statement by it whatsoever. You know, and I think when you listen to our album, you can't tell that it's girls playing the guitars or whatever. So it's not really that important.
America seem to make more of an issue of it. They want us to sort of come up with some political statement that we're all girls playing guitars, and we're just not. We just all like playing, and that's it. And
they're really playing their guitars. So what's the difference between America and Britain when it comes to rock and roll?
I think America's a lot more rock, and Britain's a lot more pop. I think in Britain...
Okay, what's the difference between pop and rock then?
Well, rock's more sort of angst, and it's supposed to be about true feelings, and you know, and pop's a bit more light-hearted.
And head rather than heart, I suppose. The Beatles versus the Stones.
The Stones are more American, right?
More rock, yeah.
But the thing is, America sees pop as a dirty word, and Britain sees rock as a dirty word. So, two have got to come to some compromise, I think.
You said before that you don't eat things with eyelashes.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. How come?
Tell your Peter Murphy.
Yeah. No, I just, you know, I like animals.
Well, you eat fish then? Right?
Yeah, I eat fishes because I don't really think, you know, they're that attractive, which is probably a really evil way of going about life.
So if someone's really ugly, then
can
you can eat them, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, now we'll be turning to a totally different subject, the hung jury. Det är nämligen så att i Hollywood så finns det en förening som jag talade lite grann om tidigare i programmet.
But I don't think having a really big dick is that great. I think dicks can be too big but not too small.
When is it too big?
You're not actually fancy that.
I'm not going to do this on TV.
Well, we on the word or something.
Yeah,
right.
No, but when do you think it's too big?
I think, you know, it's not that important. I agree with George that, you know, it's what people do with their heads, really.
Wow, that sounds strange.
What do you think, Donna?
Well, you know, they've just given the
Engelsk
most
sex.
intelligent answer, so I'm just going to say size is the only thing that matters, really.
Yeah,
Because,
thank you.
You know, yeah, totally.
Jag tror vi har med oss någon på telefon. Vem har vi fått på telefon?
Are you big?
If I am, if
I'm
I've got a
going to
big
measure
one.
later.
Yeah, have you?